Welcome back to the channel. And bro, I just made my video talking about why Xbox shouldn't be fucking rescuing Sony's Kotor. And then Gamerant just comes out with a fucking article trying to list things to make it seem like it would be a good thing for Xbox to save Sony's Kotor. No, the fuck it wouldn't, Gamerant. Joshua fucking Duckworth. Why are everybody trying to gaslight Microsoft and Xbox into saving Kotor for Sony? There's a whole article. They list things. They list quite a bit of things. None of those are a good reason for Xbox to save Sony's Kotor, though. But we can go through the list. Let's see. What's the first bullet point? Xbox can bring balance to the Force. No, they can't. Kotor was originally Xbox exclusive. It was. So why the fuck would Sony, Lucasfilms, and Embracer Group get KOTOR's IP before Xbox? Maybe because they wanted somebody else to make KOTOR. On to the next one. Xbox has the best studio to make KOTOR. Then why did Disney and fucking Lucasfilms go to PlayStation and Embracer Group to make the next KOTOR? That's kind of wild, bro. What else do they have to say? Oh, would it be multiplat? Of fucking course it would be multiplat. How would Xbox go save KOTOR that Sony was promoting, and then that game don't go to PlayStation? You know Disney and fucking Lucasfilms are going to get that bitch to go to PlayStation. Microsoft can't stop that. Why? Because they don't own the IP. So why the fuck would they make the game? Just to give Sony the game that they fucking announced. So Sony can sell it to their fans. It doesn't make fucking sense, bro. And the PlayStation version was going to come to Xbox. I know I read a comment on my video that was talking about that. Like, hey, I want to play KOTOR on Xbox, the remake. The remake was going to come to Xbox no matter what. Sony couldn't stop that. They got a small exclusive window. I think it was like 6 months. And then that bitch was going to trot right over to where it belongs, on Xbox, where the other two KOTOR games are, because Disney and Lucas want to make money. They weren't going to let PlayStation hold this bitch down. No. It wasn't going to go like that. But Sony didn't want that, bro. So they pulled the fuck back. They're like, yeah, we're going to stop funding this because our coffers are getting kind of low. We got to release remakes of our games, remasters of our games, because we have no other fucking games. So that's why this remake is not coming. Why would Microsoft save it? Because it could be the Spider-Man moment for Xbox. How, nigga? How? And you know they don't even explain how. They because these two things don't correlate. Sony getting Spider-Man and Xbox saving KOTOR from Sony's incompetence are two different things. In retrospect, Xbox fans do be like, damn, Xbox, you could have had Spider-Man. But it wouldn't be the Spider-Man that we know today. Because who the fuck would Xbox have make Spider-Man for them? Remember, at the time, Insomniac was nobody. I mean, they weren't nobody, but you know what I mean, bro. Like, they were a studio looking for a home. They were independent. They made Sunset Overdrive, and guess what the gaming media did? They crucified the fuck out of Sunset Overdrive. Why? Because it launched on Xbox exclusively. Microsoft and Insomniac built a whole new engine and everything. So Insomniac went along their way. Sony took the IP because Microsoft was like, oh, we got to focus on our own. Why? Because Halo was struggling. Gears was doing well. Forza was doing well. But Fable was struggling. They had to go focus on their own shit. So they went to Sony. Sony's like, okay, we'll take it. They got Insomniac. They're on the loose. They game just kind of bombed with Xbox, even though it was a great game. Y'all can make Spider-Man. They use that same engine that them and Microsoft built to make Sunset Overdrive. And they made Spider-Man 2017? And it was a fucking hit for Sony. Sony bought the studio. Y'all stay with us now. And y'all gonna make a Spider-Man forever. And they got a good, clean home to make fucking good games. How would that correlate with Sony fucking up KOTOR with Embracer? Microsoft coming in to pay for that game. To get it done. To get it finished. And to give it to Sony. I can't be the only one to see this shit is stupid, right? There's no fucking way. But it seems even the gaming media want to gaslight Microsoft and fill them into just picking up KOTOR, saving KOTOR from Sony, just to give Sony back fucking KOTOR. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Oh yeah, this is the whole backstory to that. Console selling exclusive. That wouldn't be Kotor though, because Kotor would be multi-platform. Kotor would be fucking multi-platform. It wouldn't be a console selling exclusive like Spider-Man ended up being. Which I don't think Spider-Man was originally going to be exclusive to PlayStation. I think PlayStation just took that shit and was like, okay, bro, we just gonna keep it because we doing this shit solo dolo. And hey, it worked out. It worked out for them. Then they tell you where you can where you can find KOTOR at. Everywhere but PlayStation. You can find KOTOR too. Everywhere but PlayStation. That means if PlayStation wants a KOTOR game, they need to go fucking make one. Why the hell does everybody keep trying to call Xbox to... This picture is from PlayStation. Gamerant. This picture is from PlayStation. Xbox shouldn't be in this fucking title. You should be saying PlayStation should get their shit together and release fucking KOTOR. They promoted this motherfucking game too early. They the ones that got Aspired who haven't made a game in history to make a KOTOR remake. They got Bluepoint in their house. What the fuck is Bluepoint working on? They could have easily made fucking KOTOR's remake. But no. Embracer's involved because Sony didn't want to fund the whole thing. And they got their studios involved. Aspire, nigga, never made a game before in their life. Now you're making one of the biggest Star Wars IP and they crumbled. Saber has it, but Saber has like 20 fucking studios. Any one of those 20 studios at Saber could be making KOTOR's remake. We don't know which fucking one. We don't know if it's a good one or a bad one because we don't really know anything outside of Saber Interactive, their head name. But I'm gonna end this right here. So thank y'all for watching, like, subscribe if you're new. Xbox shouldn't be saving fucking KOTOR for PlayStation. And if Lucasfilms wanted KOTOR to be made, this article spelled it out real good. They should have went to Xbox first. What the fuck? Xbox has the money, the studio, and the time to make KOTOR. Why would they waste it on KOTOR being the second option? Get the fuck out of here. Obsidian is making new games with new names, bro. That's what we want. We don't need Obsidian wasting their time going back to make KOTOR again. They should have did that before they start making anything else. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video.